Welcome to a thought-provoking discussion inspired by Esther Perel. Today, we're diving into 5 compelling reasons why some men might choose not to have a girlfriend after the age of 50 or 60. As we age, our priorities, needs, and perspectives on relationships can shift dramatically. This video isn't about discouraging love or companionship, but rather about exploring the unique considerations that come with later life romance. Whether you're single, divorced, or widowed, understanding these reasons can help you make more informed choices about your emotional well-being and happiness. Let's begin by examining how life changes after 50. After 50, many people find that their priorities have shifted. Career ambitions may have slowed, children might be grown, and personal interests often take center stage. For some, the idea of starting a new romantic relationship feels less urgent or even unnecessary. Instead, there's a focus on self-fulfillment, hobbies, and enjoying the freedom that comes with fewer obligations. This change in priorities can make the prospect of a girlfriend seem less appealing, as it might require compromises or adjustments that some are no longer willing to make. With age often comes a deeper sense of emotional independence. Many people over 50 have learned to enjoy their own company and have developed strong support networks of friends and family. The need for constant companionship or validation from a romantic partner may diminish. This emotional self-sufficiency can make the idea of entering a new relationship less attractive, as it might disrupt the balance and peace they've worked hard to achieve. Financial stability is a major factor for many people over 50. After decades of working, saving, and planning for retirement, the thought of sharing finances or taking on new financial responsibilities can be daunting. Some may worry about the potential for financial disagreements or the risk of complicating their estate plans. For these reasons, the idea of having a girlfriend and the financial entanglements that might come with it can seem unappealing or even risky. Health becomes a more prominent concern as we age. Some people may face chronic conditions or simply want to maintain a certain lifestyle without compromise. Introducing a new partner can mean adapting to someone else's routines, habits, or health issues. For those who value their established routines and independence, the idea of accommodating another person's needs may feel overwhelming or undesirable. After decades of navigating the complexities of relationships, work, and family, many people over 50 crave simplicity. They may prefer a drama-free life, free from the emotional ups and downs that can come with new romantic relationships. This desire for peace and predictability can outweigh the excitement of new love, leading some to choose singlehood as a path to greater contentment. Society often has expectations about relationships at every age. However, after 50, many people feel less pressure to conform to these norms. The stigma around being single later in life is fading, and more individuals are embracing their choices without concern for what others think. This shift in social perception allows for greater freedom in deciding whether or not to pursue a romantic relationship. Personal growth doesn't stop at 50. In fact, many people find that this stage of life offers new opportunities for learning, self-discovery, and development. Without the demands of a romantic relationship, there's more time and energy to invest in personal goals, travel, education, or creative pursuits. This focus on growth can be deeply fulfilling and may take precedence over seeking a new partner. Experience is a great teacher, and by the time someone reaches their 50s or 60s, they've likely learned a lot from past relationships. Some may choose to remain single to avoid repeating old patterns or making the same mistakes. This self-awareness can lead to a more cautious approach to romance, or even a decision to forego it altogether in favor of personal peace. Family relationships can become more complex as we age. Adult children, grandchildren, and even aging parents may require attention and care. Introducing a new romantic partner can sometimes complicate these dynamics, leading some to prioritize family harmony over personal romance. For many, maintaining strong family bonds is more important than starting a new relationship. One of the joys of later life is the freedom to travel without constraints. Being single allows for spontaneous trips, extended vacations, and the ability to explore new places without coordinating with a partner's schedule or preferences. This sense of adventure and independence can be a major reason why some choose not to have a girlfriend after 50 or 60. Maintaining good health becomes a top priority as we age. Some people prefer to dedicate their time and resources to exercise, nutrition, and wellness routines. Without the distractions or compromises that can come with a relationship, it's easier to stick to healthy habits and focus on personal well-being. Friendships often become more meaningful with age. Many people find deep satisfaction in spending time with friends who share similar interests and life experiences. These connections can provide emotional support, companionship, and fun without the complexities of a romantic relationship. After experiencing heartbreak or loss in the past, some people become more protective of their emotions. The fear of going through another painful breakup or disappointment can be a strong deterrent to starting a new relationship. Instead, they may choose to focus on activities and relationships that bring joy and stability. With more free time, many people over 50 rediscover old hobbies or develop new ones. Whether it's painting, gardening, or learning a musical instrument, these activities can be deeply fulfilling. Being single allows for uninterrupted time to pursue these passions without needing to compromise or negotiate with a partner. Romantic relationships can sometimes bring drama, misunderstandings, or emotional ups and downs. After 50, many people prefer a more peaceful and predictable life. By choosing to remain single, they can avoid unnecessary stress and focus on what truly matters to them. Being single means having full control over your decisions from daily routines to major life choices. There's no need to consult or compromise with a partner, which can be liberating. This autonomy is especially valued by those who have spent years making decisions with others in mind. As we age, health issues can arise for ourselves or our partners. Some people choose to remain single to avoid the potential burden of becoming a caregiver for a new partner. This decision allows them to focus on their own well-being and maintain their desired lifestyle. Solitude can be a source of strength and creativity. Many people over 50 find that spending time alone helps them recharge, reflect, and pursue personal interests. This appreciation for solitude can make the idea of a new relationship less appealing, as it might disrupt their cherished alone time. With maturity comes a stronger sense of self-worth. Many people over 50 no longer seek validation from a romantic partner. They are comfortable with who they are and find fulfillment in their own achievements and relationships outside of romance. Entering a new relationship later in life can sometimes bring legal complications, especially regarding inheritance, property, and healthcare decisions. Some people prefer to avoid these potential issues by remaining single, keeping their affairs simple and straightforward. Relationships often come with expectations, both spoken and unspoken. After 50, many people prefer to live without the pressure of meeting someone else's needs or adjusting to their expectations. This freedom allows for a more authentic and relaxed lifestyle. Later life can be a time for new adventures, from travel to learning new skills. Being single means you can pursue these opportunities without needing to consider a partner's preferences or limitations. This sense of adventure and possibility is a powerful motivator for many. Dating and relationships can sometimes bring pressure to look or act a certain way. After 50, many people are content with who they are and feel no need to impress anyone. This comfort in their own skin allows for a more relaxed and genuine approach to life. For those with grandchildren, spending time with them can be a source of immense joy and fulfillment. Some people prefer to dedicate their energy to nurturing these relationships rather than starting a new romantic one. This focus on family can be deeply rewarding. Jealousy and insecurity can sometimes arise in romantic relationships, regardless of age. After 50, many people prefer to avoid these negative emotions altogether. By remaining single, they can maintain emotional stability and peace of mind. Relationships often require compromise, from daily routines to major life decisions. After years of making adjustments for others, many people over 50 relish the opportunity to live life entirely on their own terms. This freedom from compromise can be incredibly liberating. For those who have experienced loss or heartbreak, remaining single can be a way to focus on emotional healing. Taking time to process past experiences and nurture oneself can lead to greater happiness and resilience in the long run. A quiet home can be a sanctuary, especially after years of raising children or managing busy households. Many people over 50 cherish the peace and quiet that comes with living alone, finding it restorative and calming. Later life can bring opportunities to relocate, whether for retirement, adventure, or to be closer to family. Being single makes it easier to move without the need to consider a partner's preferences or commitments. Dating at any age can bring the fear of rejection. After 50, many people prefer to avoid this risk altogether. By choosing singlehood, they protect themselves from the vulnerability and disappointment that can come with seeking new relationships. For some, career ambitions don't end at 50. Whether it's starting a new business, consulting, or pursuing a passion project, being single allows for undivided attention to professional goals without the distractions of a relationship. Privacy becomes more important to many people as they age. Living alone means having complete control over your space and time, without needing to share or explain your choices to anyone else. Relationships often come with social obligations, from meeting a partner's friends and family to attending events. After 50, many people prefer to spend their time as they choose, free from these expectations. Arguments and disagreements are a natural part of relationships, but after years of navigating conflict, many people over 50 prefer a more harmonious life. By remaining single, they can avoid unnecessary disputes and enjoy greater peace. For some, later life is a time to explore spirituality or deepen their faith. Being single allows for uninterrupted reflection, meditation, or participation in spiritual communities, free from the distractions of a romantic relationship. Choosing to remain single after 50 is often a conscious decision, not a result of circumstance. Many people feel empowered by their choice and live without regret, knowing they are prioritizing their own happiness and well-being. After 50, there's often less pressure to settle for a relationship that isn't truly fulfilling. Many people are content to wait for the right connection or remain single rather than compromise their standards or happiness. Living in the moment becomes more important with age. Many people over 50 focus on enjoying each day, appreciating simple pleasures, and making the most of their time. This present-focused mindset can make the idea of a new relationship less compelling. Relationships can bring uncertainty about the future. After 50, many people prefer the predictability and stability of single life. This sense of certainty can be comforting and reassuring. Later life can be a time to give back to the community through volunteering or mentoring. Being single allows for more time and flexibility to engage in meaningful service, making a positive impact on others. Relationships can sometimes bring feelings of guilt, whether from unmet expectations or past mistakes. After 50, many people choose singlehood to free themselves from these emotional burdens and focus on self-acceptance. Technology offers new ways to connect, learn, and entertain ourselves. Many people over 50 embrace digital tools to enrich their lives, finding fulfillment in online communities, courses, or hobbies without the need for a romantic partner. Ultimately, the decision to remain single after 50 is about personal fulfillment. Each individual has unique needs and desires, and for many, singlehood offers the best path to happiness, growth, and peace. It's a choice that deserves respect and understanding. As we wrap up, remember that there's no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to relationships after 50 or 60. Whether you choose to have a girlfriend or remain single, what matters most is that your decision aligns with your values and brings you joy. Esther Perel reminds us that love and connection come in many forms, and it's up to each of us to define what happiness looks like in this stage of life.